Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is another request from Thomas, who wanted the soon-to-be nerfed Atlas Gundam in Psycho Zaku colors, which it wears very well. I fiddled with the layout some just to get the most attractive pattern possible, but I think it worked out nicely. So that is what I'm in, and yeah, the railgun, of course, does have piercing. There's a few ballistic piercing weapons in the game, and they're just about all railguns to my recollection. But yeah, Atlas is good. It has a bunch of good weapons. Its sub-weapon machine gun is actually pretty strong, which I had forgotten until I was running it this round. I have some rough spots in this, but overall, I recover and manage to do pretty well overall. I hit that Gelgug Vertex Kaunos. I think it's the Kaunos with the Velis Medusa, which reduces speed. It also cancels flight and transformation modes on anything that has those. And I just kind of got distracted when I was fighting there for a second because it's like, oh, that Kapul is really pretty. And it is. That is a really nice shade of blue. My hat is off, whoever that is, to you for getting getting that really, really nice shade of blue on that mobile suit. But I'm about to die. Which, I'm low on health, but I did manage to get another railgun shot off that damaged a couple of things, and basically kept doing damage until my very last breath. So that's about the best you can hope for sometimes when you are when you were retreating. This is one of those special matches on the military base I was talking about, and yeah, the whole map is still available, but all of the points, including the bases, have been squished over to the eastern side of the map. So it's just really kind of interesting because it does change things up nicely. It kind of tends to compress the action and mean that a lot more of the fighting takes place between these buildings than instead of just in the open areas, which is a nice change. The special battles are weird. I don't know how I feel about them, but I'm definitely going to do them enough to get that new custom part on at least one account. So okay, just barely missed that Nightseeker Voski's Sea Serpent, so happy that I did. Yeah, and that machine gun does really good damage. So, yeah, like I said, Atlas has some good gear. I want to say that at some point, I think in the manga at least, it used twin machine guns of that type, which would not mind that either, especially since, yeah, it's just really good. And, okay, yeah, so... And it has a grenade launcher with 3 rounds, and just, yeah, like I said, a lot of good gear. This is one of the few rounds where I've wound up like out in out in no man's land here, where there's no waypoints or anything. Because sometimes, if you don't have a good approach, or you're looking for a better angle of attack, it does not hurt anything to go over there and just hide for a second while you figure yourself out. So, which, yeah, okay. And yeah, that I'm trying to figure out how they're going to nerf it. I mean, damages is one possibility. They could just reduce its ranged mod a little bit. One of their more popular ways to do that is reduce hit points. So that is also, in the realm of possibility. Thank you for the save, Mass Production Double Zeta. But I feel like also just reducing the range on some of the weapons a little bit, so it's harder to just sit in the sky and shoot everything on the ground from a long distance, might be a good way to go. It's kind of hard to say. If anybody has ideas, I'm sure, a lot of people just don't want to see it nerfed at all. That's understandable. But yeah, if anybody has any ideas on what they'd like to see changed to make the Atlas a little bit... bring it in line with everything else a little bit more. I'm curious to know what people think here. And I have managed to miss the Shakushiki with everything and not have enough bullets almost to kill it. Luckily, the railgun was ready by then. But, oh, wow. Yeah, that was just... that was a battle. Let's see. Hit the Voski with a bunch of stuff. guns and bullets and railguns and things. And something hit me from the back. I don't know what. And yeah, the Velis Medusa does not stun. It does decent damage, and it, like I said, it will drop your target out of the sky. Luckily, the Nightseeker V missed its tackle, so I'm alive, it's not, and time to move on. But yeah, it's... yeah, I totally lost my train of thought there, so we'll just move on to the next part. Yeah, I was hoping I had the range to get the railgun round to pierce the base and hit that nearly dead person. I did not, so a little bit too far away for that. That's just a little bit too much trickery for the Atlas in this case. But there is, I think somebody else is probably going to get it. Oh, well, I broke its shield and managed to get it with the machine gun. Yeah, just having a machine gun as a sub-weapon is always something I'm happy with. And now I am definitely going to die because I am the only person here. Okay, somehow that's another one of those latency things, because that Kianos just managed to take the damage from my melee swing and then tackle me. Which, yeah, just always so frustrating when you get the damage numbers and there's no stun and they knock you over and kill you. But I can't complain too much. We've got a fair lead, about 3,500 points. Not enough to guarantee a victory, but it's a good place to be in with 90 seconds remaining. And I'm back, and let's see what I can do. This looks like a good target. It's that Hyakushiki again. Missed it with everything. Just that's the other thing about the Atlas. It just has, oops, and there's that pretty Kapul, so it's time to move. But that's the thing about the Atlas. You can have terrible aim or just panic fire like I've been doing and miss half your shots, but it has so much going on, so many weapons. It can recover from that and still do a lot of damage and not be left vulnerable for too long. There are certain weapons where when they're reloading, like the machine gun, like the railgun, where you are in a really bad place until it's back. But yeah, you can miss quite a bit with the Atlas and still be in a good position. Yeah, like I said, I don't know, it's like 3 to 4% win ratio above, the average, above where they're shooting for, because, they're basically treating it a game balance is good if it has a 50-50 win rate, and I think that's fair. But yeah, this has like 54, 55, so they're trying to work on that. And I'm not sure what to do to it to just get that down a little bit without making it, a lost cause. I think it can be done, just, not being a game developer, as I am not. I am not sure what it is. But managed to graze that Kianos at the last second, but it was not enough damage to make a kill. I'll take it anyway, because it was a really good round, so yeah. That was, and like I said, I like those colors on the Atlas, so I'll take that. And yeah, that Kapul looks really nice. 6 and 2, 121,000 damage. Yeah, so that was a fun round, and that is gonna do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later. Yeah, and of course the Zaku's why I have even less idea what they're going to do with, because I don't have it yet. But if my usual patterns hold, I would not be surprised if I just dropped it at random like a day or two before it gets nerfed, because that's kind of where my luck tends to be.